All right, it is Tuesday. I keep trying to double think about what day it is because yesterday was a holiday. I was, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is so memorable. I wish it was kind of like later on, down maybe February when we talk about President's Day and all that kind of stuff, because I feel like they're just so back to back with the holidays that it's like
exactly like we just got through the Epiphany and New Year's Eve, and I feel like it deserves a lot more attention than it gets.
Yeah,
and just kind of gets lost in the sauce, especially because it's January, and so everyone's like, it's January, it's winter, we're back at work.
Yeah,
whatever.
We don't
want
to be here. Yeah,
and some schools aren't off for Martin Luther King Jr. Day anymore,
which I find interesting. We didn't have it off in our company until maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Interesting.
So it's kind of nice to have a normal holiday off.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah, you were off yesterday. That was nice.
I was off yesterday. It was very nice. I got so much sleep this weekend. And then I came back. I think it's just kind of hitting me like a ton of bricks this morning.
Sorry, my headphones are falling off.
Oh, no, you're okay.
I can understand that, especially after taking a long weekend. Now you're back at work. Back at work.
Not so much. Well, if you didn't like Christmas and the weather, I guess my Christmas miracle is coming a little bit later because I hate to say the word snow, but are we saying it yet?
Yeah.
We're saying it.
Yeah, we actually got some really scary data.
Oh, no.
In the middle of the shows this morning.
Okay.
We didn't show it because it might be hype / fear-mongering data. Mm-hmm. But there are some models now showing a high-end event.
Okay.
In Arkansas.
You've got me intrigued. I saw Todd's post, our chief meteorologist, that he said that he looked at the models too, and that's all he's posting.
Yeah, anyone can access models, so I guess we can talk about it. There are models now saying that we could get up to 20 inches of snow, which usually you would take if it said one location's getting 20 inches and the rest are 5, 6 inches, you take that 20 as an outlier.
Gotcha.
But it's showing that for most of the state.
Whoa.
So that's interesting.
That would be record breaking.
20s. It would be wild. And it's also showing a high-end ice event in southern Arkansas, spots like Texarkana, El Dorado, even Pine Bluff, seeing up to 1/2 inch of ice.
Okay.
And once you get past, it doesn't sound like a lot, but with ice, once you get past 1/4 of an inch, that's when you start to see trees snapping. That's when you start to see power lines impacted.
Yeah.
Of course, it would be an ice rink on the road, so that's also a large impact.
Yeah.
But,
and you talked about it this morning, too, regardless of how much we get, ice, all of that kind of stuff, you were talking a lot about please don't discount how cold it's going to be.
Yes, because I feel like the snow's getting all the attention. The ice is getting all the attention. And everyone's talking about it. Everyone's excited about it. That happens every time because you see the winter frozen precip in the forecast and everyone's just locked in on that.
Yeah.
But it's going to feel like the negatives. Wow. I don't even mean below freezing. I mean below zero this weekend with the wind chill. And we're going to see highs Saturday and Sunday in the 20s. Saturday's highs will be in the teens for some parts of Arkansas. That's the high temperature for the day. Yeah. There will be some temperatures that kind of teeter on the edge to near zero air temperature wise. So freezing conditions on top of the cold. But the other question and kind of why we didn't lock anything in on the morning show this morning is usually when you see those fronts that bring in a lot of Arctic air, really cold air, it's hard to have moisture with cold air. And so dry air, you have to think about it. If the models aren't handling it super well, that rushes in, that drastically changes what frozen precip we see. We know we'll see frozen precip, but when, how much, what kind of frozen precip, all of that is still kind of coming into picture. It's coming into better picture. By midday into this afternoon, we'll have a much better idea of things.
Okay. That was kind of going to be my next question. One of the challenges of being a meteorologist and, give credit to you guys as well is how much these model change and how you guys have to really watch them carefully. At what point, Are we going to maybe have more of a solidified idea of what is going to happen this weekend? Like, I know you said this afternoon, but are we talking more like we'll definitely know by maybe Thursday, day before?
Thursday, we will have most all of the details ironed out. There will be, of course, things, and I admit this as a meteorologist, there will be things that we get wrong.
Yeah.
There will be timing things that we get wrong that every meteorologist gets wrong. There will be accumulations in certain spots. I don't know how much is going to fall specifically at your house, which is what everyone is asking of meteorologists right now, which is very hard, mostly because, the people asking me that on Facebook, I don't know where you live. I'm really sorry.
Right.
But,
you're going to be looking up all of these addresses. It's like, okay, let me tell you a generic spot.
Exactly, because it could all be different, even if you're talking about just, let's say, in Pine Bluff. You could be talking about completely different totals as far as who sees snow in the north side, the south side, the east side, the west side. So just saying Pine Bluff is going to see this, that's probably, you're going to see a range of, maybe 3 to 5 inches as, that's an example. That's not a forecast, but an example for like what we would put out. Who sees the high end or the low end of that or more or less of that? That's always going to happen. That's just snow. I knew that, I learned that growing up in Ohio. Snow forecasting, some of the hardest forecasting out there, especially when you're in the South and everyone is just looking forward to the snow. You say the word snow in the South and everyone's like, you said so? You said snow?
Right.
Are you kidding? Like,
you said what? Yeah.
So everyone's like hanging on to our every word. And it's frustrating because I feel like as meteorologists, we would love to come out and just say, this is what's going to happen. But that just wouldn't be responsible,
No, yeah. And it's hard too because things change so much that you're just like, what is going on? Like, you have to make sure to be careful because you don't want to, like you said, fearmonger in a way.
Exactly. And anyone can access kind of the data that we're looking at. It's how you interpret the data that separates someone on social media trying to garner attention and unfortunately likes, which, they're just looking for money and clicks on social media versus someone who knows what to do with that data and is putting out a responsible forecast. When you're talking about something this rare and impactful, like a very impactful snow and ice event in the South, there's going to be also a lot of bad actors that are like, ooh, if I post this crazy model run, I could make $1,000 on this post.
Yeah.
They put it on Facebook and
and then it gets
person
shares,
out there is like, oh my gosh, I have to alert the children, whatever it is. I get it, but that person's, feeding on your fear.
Yeah.
And that makes our job harder.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. So I want to bring this up just so everybody knows. This is our website. This is where you're going to find all of the Arkansas Storm Team latest forecast. So, you just go to KARK.com, you hit AR Storm Team, and then there's all different kinds of, we got the latest forecast, any closures or delays, all that kind of stuff. This is if you're a computer person. If you're like me and you're a phone app person, go ahead and download the Arkansas Storm Team app because that's going to be really important as we head into this winter weather. And like you guys said, models are always changing.
Yeah.
And you want to have the latest information as far as that goes. So start prepping a day. Don't freak out.
No,
but maybe just, go to the grocery store, get some food, but don't clear the shelves. I always hate when people do that.
No, there's no point in that. Unless you have a family of 10 and you need the food, you're not going to need to hibernate for the next few weeks. You might just need enough food to get you through, if you hunker down on Friday when all of this starts, you might just need enough food to get you from, not leaving the house until Monday.
Okay.
So
we're looking at a
keep
weekend.
That in mind.
I guess when you look at like the glass kind of half full, luckily a lot of people don't have to worry about like, okay, how am I going to get my kids to school?
Yeah.
How am I going to get to work? Thankfully, it sounds like a lot of it will be just getting home on Friday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then once you're home, it's kind of one of those things where, stay put.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the thing that you also have to think about. Speaking as someone who has dealt with a lot of winter growing up, and my birthday is always the time that we get snow, so you can also blame my birthday. We got snow in Myrtle Beach on my birthday.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
6 inches.
Wow. And Todd had posted, too, that now 6 inches is wild.
It was wild.
What did Todd post? It was maybe
Pensacola.
Pensacola got snow.
The panhandle of Florida got snow, what was that, Sunday,
I think. Yeah, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just that time of year. At least you get snow on your birthday.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to bring it, but my point I was gonna try to bring up before my brain just went off on a different tangent. Think about things that you don't need to heat up, as far as buying things from the store to stay, well fed for the weekend. I know we always run to the milk and the bread. And maybe the milk stays fine since you can just set it outside and it won't go bad. But, think about things that you would have a meal that you don't have to heat up. Because if you lose power, let's say we have rolling blackouts, since the power grid is going to be at such a heavy, it's going to be pulling a lot. If you have ice on top of that, you might lose power even without any issues on the power grid, but we'll still have issues on the power grid. Yeah. So think about things that like you wouldn't have to heat up on the stove, or you wouldn't have to, plug in a hot plate or something. Like you don't have to use electricity to eat it as well.
Yeah.
So I guess bread, peanut butter.
I'm always wondered, maybe it's just because I didn't grow up in the South or like where it snows. What is with the milk and bread thing?
I've wondered the same thing.
Okay.
I've always wondered this. It's a thing wherever you are when it snows.
Okay.
Less in the north because like people don't freak out in the north when it snows. It's just like, all right, like cool. Unless it's some crazy level 3 snow emergency that you don't see very often. No one freaks out that much in the north. But I don't know what you do with it. You're buying milk and bread. Are you making French toast?
Yeah.
But you need eggs for that.
But you need eggs and a lot more. I'm just like, what are you making with like a milk and bread? And why milk? I mean, I guess like in a situation where it's cold, like it's fine because, you can put it outside. Like I did that one year when the power grid went out in Texas. I just put all my drink out in the snow.
Oh, was that the 2021 ice storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Trust me, guys, nothing can be as bad as that.
That was bad. So bad. On the Texas power grid. Oh.
Yeah, nothing can be as bad as that. So I guess we will continue to watch and look for that. But let's get to some more exciting news. Not that snow's not exciting. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Can always
just
shift
like
gears.
Maybe a fun amount of snow. Well, this isn't popping up correctly. I have messed up our board.
Not the peeps.
Not the peeps. Let's see if no, that's not going to work. Okay. We'll just have to talk about it because I was trying to do something fun, Jenna, and we'll get to it in a second. Let's actually go to that first.
Ooh,
because
fun.
I'm going to see if this works. Oh, man, now this isn't working. Okay.
Sad.
Yes. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I was trying to do something fun. Okay. Well, now what the heck is going on, guys? Hold on. Okay. Have you seen the 2016 trends?
Yes.
Okay. So apparently there's this new trend. I went ahead and I'll preface with this. A brick wall in 2016 hated to see me coming. All of my photos, this is me from 2016. This is senior year of college before a football game. And all my friends are like, let's go and take a picture in front of all of these brick walls.
Is this the bridesmaids pose?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bridesmaids pose.
I also did this in 2016.
Yeah. So I pulled some of yours too. I want to see if they pop up because sometimes they're like, I was trying to get it to work. Oh. And I think it was the sizing was kind of off.
That's fair. And the photos being so old, which is weird to say.
Right.
It feels like
it's weird to say and everything. Let's see if we try this. Okay, so this is Jenna. I pulled from your Facebook. So this is high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school.
Okay.
I graduated high school in 2016. Then I went into college freshman year, like for the back half of 2016.
Okay, cool.
So 2016 was a fun year.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so like this whole thing now, it's like, why is 2016 trending? I don't know about you, but I swear I like just went on Instagram one day and all of a sudden everybody was like posting their old photos about 2016.
I saw something that 2016 was trending because Gen Z has started to dress like 2016 style.
Okay.
And then also there were a lot of parallels with things that were going on in 2016 that are now going on in 2026.
2026. That makes sense. So I guess too, it's like, I feel like this started maybe last week.
Yeah, this is recent. I popped up, pulled up social media and 2016 was everywhere. And I was like, 2016, all of a sudden, like all the music comes back on TikTok. You're like, transported to a different time.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Right. So this is a article on the Today Show's website. It's been trending and making people nostalgic about reminiscing about the early days of social media, house parties, the music, and the fashion. On TikTok, hashtag 2016 has more than 2 million posts already. And this article was posted yesterday. So I'm sure it has a lot more. When you think about fashion of 2016, I'm trying to it was
the choker.
The choker was so bad.
The thigh-high boots.
Yes.
That one tank top or shirt that had strings that crossed in the front.
Ooh, those are fun. Yep. I'm just trying to see, let me see if I can pull this one up.
What else? That one green jacket. There was a rain jacket.
Yes.
But it wasn't a rain jacket.
Oh my gosh. Yes. It was like a, what's it called?
It was almost like a trench coat. But
kind of.
Not
kind of like a trench coat sort of thing. I want to see if I can pull this up. Not on our.
Were combat boots 2016 or was that 2015?
I think that was 2015.
Yeah, that feels earlier. I had a combat boot.
This will work, honestly. And you know what? It was all of mine, unfortunately, are TCU photos because I was in college at the time.
That's fair.
Let me see if I can get this up. You know what? People are probably just watching and it's what in the world is going on? Because Jessica has screwed up the whole system. Here we go.
It happens.
We've got it, guys. It is a Tuesday. What do you want me to do? I had yesterday off. Okay, we'll do it this way. So this is 2016 at a football game. This is my last football game. But the hunter boots,
the hunter boots were big.
Were really in. This hairstyle that my friend Lauren has.
That was in.
I wore that so much. It was it was like Ariana Grande almost sort of thing.
It was like a tall half up, half down, or like the tall pony.
Yes.
That was in.
Tall pony, all of that kind of stuff. So, man, it takes me back to, and they were talking about Snapchat filters. Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, it's some of these things. Okay, so Beyonce dropped Lemonade in 2016. Kylie Jenner had her lip kits. Did you have a Kylie Jenner lip kit?
No.
Man, good job. Because I had some of those and they're matte lipstick and it just it did not look good at all. So why are people nostalgic for 2016? So an executive vice president said that millennials and older Gen Z are probably the most affected by technological transformation amid the advances of artificial intelligence. People tend to be nostalgic when they're anxious about the future, not sure what direction in life to take. So I think the generation is dealing with those anxieties and they're using nostalgia as a way to respond to them.
Yeah.
That's interesting, honestly.
That's probably it.
I don't know. I love the idea of I've been loving not only looking through my old photos. I kind of started a group chat with all my old friends. It's oh, look at these photos. But I love seeing other people and kind of what stages they were in life. And I guess you don't realize the ages of people you work with.
Right.
Caroline Derby did this with Todd and they were posting.
She was in high school.
And she had just gotten her permit.
I saw that. I was I feel old.
I was I almost graduated college at this point. And Caroline is getting her permit. So,
right.
What are you going to do with that, honestly?
It does make you think about things because, I mean, when I think of 2016, I only think, of course, my experience 2016. Pokemon Go 2016.
Oh, yes.
That was the best. You would walk around a park and strangers you'd never seen before are there's a shiny Pokemon over here.
Yes.
Oh, well, let me run this way.
Yeah.
You're running together. Everything's just, the vibes are great.
Yes. And something else when I was reading that article, the Snapchat filters. I don't want to post any photos of those because they're embarrassing, guys.
Oh, like the dog one?
The dog filter, the flower crown on everything.
Snapchat was a big thing then. I had something on my Snapchat story. There was never a time I didn't have something.
Yes.
It may have been the most meaningless thing ever. Here I am in the library with my homework. Here's my coffee. Here's a nice photo of the sky.
Yeah.
I was still a weather nerd in 2016, so looking back on the photos, there's a lot of just the sky. Me looking at the sky.
Right? Okay, so I want to pull this photo up if it'll let me because it's classic, Jenna. I went through Jenna's Facebook page, low key, and just stalked her. Okay, how old are you in this?
18.
18. So this is this your first weather cast?
It was my second.
Okay.
But it wasn't on TV. This was practice because this was my first semester freshman year, and they didn't let you on our student newscast until you at least had to like try out. So like you had to run cameras, floor manage, learn the behind the scenes, and then you got to practice in your free time. So like we came in and practiced. So I'm in like normal clothes.
Yeah.
I also have pink and purple hair.
Okay, I didn't know that was. I thought that was a glare. No. So you actually had pink and purple hair. I love it.
Yeah, I dyed it. Well, my friends convinced me to dye it one random day in the dorm. We were like making mac and cheese, and they were like, "Let's dye your hair," and I was like, "All right,
let's do it." You know, at 18 years old, might as well.
Right. I didn't have to be on TV yet. All right, we'll go ahead. But yeah, this was like one of the second times that I'd ever like gone up there and like done the weather, not live, but that was bad. I was. But
you see that, Jenna? It started way back when. I looked at that photo. I was like, Jenna looks so young. But it's fun to see and kind of go back in old photos and see everything like that. But
it is.
Yeah.
It's just wild to think about like how like much you've grown, I guess, if words can work today.
Right. I go back and I'm like, man, I was like that at, 21. I turned 21 in 2026 and it was
2016,
not 2026.
You turned 21 this year?
I wish, guys. I wish I turned 21. Before we get to, before we head to Ashley and Juliana, we were talking about something I think is pretty controversial today, that there are like new Peep flavors. And that's not the controversial thing, but I'll go ahead and start with that. It's like the new Peep flavors that are coming out are strawberry shortcake, chili lime mango, and Sunny D. Now, I don't know, and I should have looked this up, if there are flavors to begin with, or are these kind of like the first renditions of a flavor?
I don't know. I almost, like thinking about it, I swear that I've seen maybe like strawberry and chocolate Peeps before, but I don't know if I've ever had them. I know that they come in like every color. I think we talked about on air, like my mom used to send me kits for finals, and one of them had like a crazy amount of Peeps in it. There was no way we were going to eat them. We started just exploding them in the microwave.
That was another thing I meant to mention that. Yes, like, I love doing that.
I have a billion Peeps. Let me just shove them.
Let's just watch them grow, honestly. So here's okay. So we asked for our during the break debate question today. We asked, how do you feel about Peeps? Because granted, me growing up, I thought people they're an Easter candy, right? Yeah. In my opinion. I just thought people always got them in their Easter baskets and you just eat them. They're good.
That's the thing.
But then you grow up and people are like, I hate Peeps.
The amount of people. Are we in a minority in that poll?
We're a minority, so I'm going to pull that up. So we asked people, how do you feel about Peeps? They're good, 38%. They're okay, 21%. They're gross, 41%. Now, we might be in the majority if you count they're okay and they're good together. Because you would still eat them.
Exactly.
I feel they're good.
The okay category might be the category that eats them at Easter, like once a year.
Yeah.
So I'm okay
and
with
this is gonna put me on blast, and I don't know if it's a healthy choice, but I like when you take a Peep and you open the pack and you might leave it out for a little bit.
Same.
When it gets a little bit hard.
That's the best.
That is the best. I'm like, I like a stale Peep, honestly.
Do you like stale like gummy worms and like gummy candy?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I open a bag when I get a bag of gummy candy and leave it out for a few days.
Yes.
And then I come back to it.
And then you come back. I was gonna say that on air today, and then I was like, I feel like this is gonna get me some hate. But I feel like,
it's a thing. It gets a little hard, like especially if you have the bunny, the ears get hard really quickly, and so it just kind of has like that snap to it, like a Lucky Charm marshmallow.
That's what you were talking about earlier too. It's like, how do they make Lucky Charm marshmallows like taste like that? And I don't know.
And regular marshmallows don't. But have you ever made marshmallows from scratch?
No. How do you do that?
I don't remember the recipe right now, but we made it in a home ec like in high school. And I remember being super easy, and you just like cut it into squares, and it's like the fluffiest. It tastes different than grocery store marshmallows.
Okay.
Like more people might like a homemade marshmallow than the usual kind you think of.
Well, I've got one last question while we're on the topic of marshmallows. Your s'mores. How do you toast your marshmallow for a s'more?
Oh, I definitely leave it in the fire forever.
Jenna, you're my girl.
You gotta
burn it.
Yes.
Burn the marshmallow. Leave your Peeps out so they get a little stale.
Exactly.
Or put them in the microwave and watch them just, expand.
But don't do that.
Yeah.
That's probably bad to say.
Probably
to people.
bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
We didn't do that.
And don't watch it either. Don't watch it either, guys. All right. Well, hopefully I didn't mess this up too much for Ashley and Juliana, but we'll see. See you guys tomorrow.
Hello. All right.
Coffee and clicks.
Yeah,
on
we're having
Tuesday.
It's definitely a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It feels like a Tuesday.
Some technical difficulties, but
Yeah, the
that typically
computers-
happens on a Tuesday.
Yep,
Yeah.
the computer's doing some things, so we're trying to fix the things, but we maybe came up with a workaround.
It'd be like that sometimes, though.
It is.
Technology is not always the friend.
It's not. But we got some
Especially
things
like
going.
the older I get,
know.
I kind of realize like I'm not great at technology.
Yeah, I think
agree.
it's the adapting or the changing.
Yeah.
Like I want to stick with the technology I have.
Yeah.
Like I don't like getting new phones.
Yes. And I don't like updates on my phone anymore.
Yeah, I don't like updates either.
I don't either.
I was telling Chase, I was like,
Yeah.
this makes me feel like, old. But I was like, the newest iPhone update, I was like, oh, my photo album's all weird. I can't find my photos.
You do sound like an old person though.
I know. It's like, get off my lawn.
Yeah, that's why
I
my
know.
dad
I
doesn't
feel
like
the
new phones
same.
because of that. He's always like, "Oh, you made me get this new phone." But like, I like for us to have the same phone so I
Yes,
can help him
same.
out.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have this phone. But yeah, so
I can
Yeah.
understand that, especially when things like really change.
Yeah.
A lot of questions. My parents, I will say, are better at technology. My grandparents, though, at least my grandma,
yeah,
she doesn't know how to text. Bless her heart.
yeah.
My dad decided to get her the brand new iPhone. He was like, I went to the Verizon store and I was like, you got her a flip phone? He goes, I got her
thinking
the
that
new
too.
iPhone. I was like, why would you do that? She
Yeah.
was like trying to call me. I think I was on shift or something. And so my dad was like, I'll pull up her web video for you to like watch her. And she was like, I don't want to bug Jenna though. My dad's like, nope, she's not going to know if you're on the website. She's so sweet.
How old is she?
She is 83.
Wow,
84?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know who got a new phone recently?
Morrissey
got
Yeah.
a new phone.
Jenna never, did you get
I
to
never
meet
met
Morrissey?
Morrissey.
Yeah.
I've heard
we never
so
got
many
to
fun
work with
stories.
him.
Yeah.
He would love this show. We just have to
He
figure
would.
out. He has to figure out how to get it on his TV.
Yeah.
I gotta have Rance go over there and like download
Yeah,
this because
it was enough that Morrissey had to get Netflix so he could watch his SmackDown.
Yeah.
That was already,
It was.
enough technology for a while,
Yeah.
probably.
No, like
He always-
WWE?
Yeah, he loves
Morrissey
wrestling.
loves wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, he always says he's getting on the he has to turn on the Netflix. No, he doesn't call it Netflix. He calls it something else. Something else flicks. It's wrong. Whatever
That's
he calls
so classic
it. But
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he says he has to get on there. So
flicks.
yeah. So now he has a new phone, and then he has Verizon. So he got the new phone, and then Verizon had the outage last week. Was that last week?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and so Rance took him up to the Verizon store for something else, and then the outage happened, and then like everybody was coming up to the Verizon store, and so it was like a whole thing. Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
So-
oddly enough, I was one of the few people.
yeah. How did that work out?
I don't know. I got my Verizon phone in Illinois. Do we think that had anything? I thought it was a nationwide outage.
was a nationwide
My Verizon
outage.
phone, no issues.
I didn't have any issues either.
You have Verizon?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I was also on Wi-Fi. Like I was in the building pretty much the entire time, so I don't even know. Also, I wasn't on my phone. I was like
Working.
working.
yeah.
So
So
I don't even know.
mine was working just fine, and then Kate, our digital director, she was like, "Does anyone have Verizon? There's a Verizon outage," and I was like, "Oh, my phone's working just fine." As soon as I said that,
It heard you.
it heard me. Yes,
you jinxed
So
it.
I was still able to send text messages, but I could not call. And then I connected to Wi-Fi thinking I could do Wi-Fi calling, and that wasn't working. And I was like, that's weird. And so, but my text messages were still working because I was Wi-Fi. And then I left the building, and my text messages still worked. And then I was able to FaceTime my mom, which I thought was weird, but I couldn't call her. So that was weird. And then I got home and Wi-Fi, everything, the phone didn't work still. And then when I left to go work out, nothing worked. I felt like I was on an island.
That's like the crazy part is like, this is going to sound just,
I know.
but back in the day,
Yeah.
we went places without phones,
Without
without
phones.
cell phones,
I
without
know.
GPSs, without being able to Google, oh, what time does this store open?
Yeah.
What did we do?
I don't know. Like I was driving and I was like, what happens if I get in an accident? Who am I
Yes.
going to call?
Yeah.
I can't call anybody. What do I do?
Yeah.
Like it was the weirdest feeling not
Yeah.
having, like it was like an X. Like I had
Yes.
no service at all.
It's like
Couldn't
so
call
crazy.
anybody.
Honestly, kind of nice though. There are so many times where I just like want to throw my phone into the river and never see it again.
Like right now.
Don't want to be accessible. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like think of our parents in
Yeah.
the 80s and the 90s, and like you couldn't just text someone like, where are you right now? Or
Yes.
let me track you or whatever
Yes,
it is.
look at their location.
So I don't like location tracking.
Oh, see,
'Cause
I like it for safety, but I don't know.
No, I think
Safety's
it will
one
make
thing.
me crazy. So I'd rather
Oh.
not know. It's like a weird, like,
I
reverse
will say
psychology thing.
there are people that look and people that don't look. I never look at the locations.
See, I think I would.
Yeah, and
I
there's
think it would
different-
drive me crazy, and I would be like, "Oh my gosh, he stopped too long at this light. Is he in an accident?" Like, I think I would be like,
and there are those people.
yeah. So I'd rather just not have it.
I always never
yeah, I
look,
get
and then I'll
that.
call people, call my sister, and she's at work, and I'm like, oh, I should have checked her location, see if she's at home.
Yeah, I don't want it. That's too much information for me.
Yeah.
like I'll drive myself crazy. Because Pat does that with his kids. He drives himself crazy.
Yeah, I will say, once we
Yeah,
got
I feel bad
location
for
sharing,
kids
it was
these
like,
days.
well, I was
Yeah.
a full grown adult, so it was
Yeah.
like different, but
Same.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest, though, if I was a parent, I'd be tracking my kids.
Yeah, I think I would be too.
Absolutely.
I think I would be too, and I'd be crazy.
Yeah,
I
also
would do
true.
the same. I'm so glad I'm not a kid right now.
I know it'd be
That
hard
would
to be a kid.
I mean,
Would ring doorbells and stuff.
you
Not that I
can't
was
break
sneaking out.
I know. Me
Ashley
either.
was.
I
but-
was not sneaking out. You
Did
guys
you one time?
No, you guys thought that I
Oh.
snuck out. Like I was the one who never snuck out, and everyone's like, "You never snuck out?
Yeah.
What?" And everyone's
wait, so
shocked.
neither of you guys snuck out as
No.
No.
Did you sneak out?
Did you?
Yeah. Just snuck out.
No, never.
I never did.
Pat snuck out.
Yeah, Pat snuck out. Isn't that a shocker?
Can you believe that?
Interesting.
I couldn't believe
Very
that.
shocking.
If I was going to put one person sneaking out, Ashley, I'm sorry. I said it before. I'll say it again. I thought it was you.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I grew up with a military drill
I get
sergeant
that,
dad.
but sometimes really,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that's why-
if you have strict parents, you get sneaky. Like you learn some things. Jenna, there she go, raised her hand.
Yeah. I can't say
You had
what my
strict
dad
parents?
did, but yes.
oh no.
Ooh,
Yes, I found ways around.
she got sneaky.
See, I would not because I didn't want to die. Like I'm not
Yeah.
crazy.
I can understand that. Sometimes you just gotta
Did you
risk.
ever get caught?
Yes.
Oh,
Did
Plenty
you
of
get
times.
in trouble?
oh, plenty of times.
My parents are terrifying when
See,
things
that's-
are bad, but there would just be times where you had to risk it for the biscuit.
You said plenty of times, so that means you got caught and you still did it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't learn your
And I
Risk
used
and
to think I
reward.
knew how to lie to my parents. I'll tell one story that is, it sounds, well, it's not horrible. So I had just, I was junior. I had only had my truck for, I don't know, like 5 months.
I love that you drove a truck.
I
too.
know. I was thinking that too. I was like, a pickup truck?
I told my parents I wanted a tank or a pickup truck. I don't know. I was
tank.
16. I said I
Like
would not
a-
drive anything else. Like a military tank, like a Humvee.
A Humvee?
is
That's what I was
wanted.
thinking. Like a Humvee,
I mean,
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
great in the snow.
Yeah, that would be great for
And you
Saturday.
lived in Ohio.
Yeah.
So-
I don't
yeah.
know. My parents were like, what?
So you got a pickup truck?
So I got a Toyota Tundra. It was like a
Oh.
2002, so it was older. I
Yeah.
loved him. His name was Troy. The Troyota.
oh,
That's his name.
Okay.
Tundras
Anyway,
are good, yeah.
I was at a sleepover.
Mm.
I was leaving early in the morning. I backed into a tree.
Oh.
No backup cam.
Were
Had
you
no
not
idea what
supposed
I
to be
hit.
at the sleepover?
Oh no, they knew I was going to be there, but I was
okay.
meeting. This wasn't a sneaking out story, but this was a line in my parents' story. It'll have a point in a second. I was supposed to meet my parents at my brother's basketball game from there, and so that's why I had to leave like before everyone else early in the morning. I felt, obviously like I hit it going kind of fast because also I was 16 and just like reverse.
Yeah. There was no just ease and back.
Yeah.
Didn't even look at it. Like, did not get out of the car to look. Just left.
No
You're
big
like,
deal.
Oh, that was loud.
That was-
Anyways.
yes, exactly. That's what occurred. Went to the basketball game, parked. I told my dad, something may have happened to my car. And he
May
goes,
have
what
happened.
happened to your car? And I was like, well, someone sideswiped me when I was at the sleepover.
We're lying.
Yeah.
We're adding a lie to
Yep.
it.
Yep. And so he was like, oh my gosh, is it bad? And I was like, I didn't look. So he was like,
Also,
let's go in the parking
sideswiped
lot.
in the back.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
That was my first thought.
Didn't
but
think this through. He goes
Clearly.
outside. So like I also, because I didn't look at it, I also didn't see the fact that there was wood over the car. He walks
Actually,
out.
it was a log vehicle.
Was it a wooden car? I was like,
Yes,
"Oh,
it
no."
was.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was in trouble.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Was it bad when you looked at it?
No. So it was like just a bumper, and like it was such an old
Okay.
car. I'm only crying because I'm laughing.
Yeah.
It was such an old car, just like, you know, the bumper took it, but it was just a
Okay.
very clear like
Wood.
tree trunk.
Yeah. I like that. Was it a wooden car?
And
Yeah, Dad, I wouldn't believe it.
Sideswiped.
He tells that story all the time. now.
Sideswiped
He thinks it's hilarious.
to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is funny.
I did really good there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we tell bad lies when we're kids because we're like, they're going to
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah. I don't think I lied as a child.
I can't think of any
That's
like
good.
big glaring lies, but I'm sure I told fibs.
I can't. I'm like trying to think of any. My niece, she lies all the time.
Ooh.
Oh no.
She's like a little
Hold out.
fibber. Yeah. She.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's
Was your
something
brother a
else.
liar growing up?
No.
Okay,
no.
interesting.
Yeah, but
Was
she's-
the mom?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Gotta dig
My
into
older
that.
niece is fine. It's the younger niece. She just makes up lies, like makes up stories.
Is it just like random?
Random.
or-
Yeah, I'll be like, did that really happen? Like, actually, she really did get stung by a bee, but I didn't think. I thought she was lying. My brother's like, no, that actually happened. I was like, oh. Okay.
See, that's a problem with lying. If you lie too much,
Yeah.
then you're like, what's
Is
the
it
truth?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Two
good
lies and a
point.
truth. That game.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, that is a fun.
I'm not good at it though because I don't have anything that's like good enough to trick you.
Oh,
You know?
I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's play.
Okay. So I gotta tell two lies.
Two
and
truths.
Oh.
And a lie. She's already forgotten the name of the game.
I called it two lies and a truth
Yeah.
a second ago. Two truths and a lie.
Yes.
Okay. Two truths. I am.
But mix them up, you know. Don't tell us the truths right off the bat.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I can tell you the lie first.
Yeah, yeah, mix them up. Because you go two truths. All right, my name's Ashley.
Last name King. I'm short. Okay, so wait, hold on. I need to get a good.
See, it's hard.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I know my truths, and I think my truths are going to sound like a lie.
That's
So
good.
So that's why I'm
Yeah.
like, I
It's
don't
like when
think
someone
you'll
says,
get
say a
it.
fun fact about yourself. No, please don't. I don't want to. I can't think of anything fun.
Fun.
Okay. I need a good lie. Hold on. I'm on the spot. I need a good lie. Okay.
She said she's good at this game. And then
Okay, no, because I have good truths that are lies.
Okay.
I mean, that seemed like a lie. Okay, I have gone skydiving.
Okay.
I am related to Michael Jackson.
Okay. That's true.
I was born in Italy.
Okay. You've never gone skydiving.
Oh, you know me too.
I know you too
You
well.
know me too well.
Whoa.
But the related to Michael Jackson is great. But I do
Yeah,
know
you know that. Yeah,
And
I'm
I
related
also
to
know
Michael
you
Jackson.
were born in Italy. So
Yeah,
that also.
yeah. That's usually like when I say I was
should've
born
let
in
Jenna
Italy,
guess.
people are like, born in Italy? No, you weren't. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was.
That's super
Yeah.
cool.
My dad was in the
Okay, you
Army.
are good at that.
So
Yeah.
I got
You've
good
got good
things.
truths.
Yeah. I got
Unless they
good
know ya.
truths. Yeah.
I can't
know
be
me.
tricked.
Yeah. But I am related to Michael Jackson.
That's super
I
cool.
always have
Very cool.
to I can never so his Joe Jackson, which is his dad,
Okay.
his mom, Joe Jackson's mom's last name is King. Her name
Oh, wow.
Her name is Crystal King.
Okay. Great
Yeah.
name.
I know. Yeah.
That is a good name.
Yeah, and they grew up in South Arkansas. So
Oh,
like Dermot,
okay.
McGee, down in that area.
Which is so funny that you ended up in Arkansas because
it's
you're not
crazy.
from Arkansas.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not from here. But
Right?
my grandfather grew up here.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. If he was alive, he'd be like, "You're in Arkansas." He would be like tripping out that I'm in Arkansas
Yeah.
and on the news in Arkansas. Because like
That's
back in his day,
awesome.
that was unheard of, you know.
Yeah.
And so so I have family still. Like a lot of people are buried down there because that's where they all of his siblings are like pretty much buried down there. My grandfather and my great grandfather's buried. My grandfather's in Oklahoma buried, but
Yeah.
his dad and all of his brothers and sisters, they're all like buried
Wow.
down there.
Wow.
So yeah,
Everything's
so-
connected.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah. It's
What
crazy.
isn't that like a thing like the seventh degree? Like everyone is connected.
separation?
to
7
yeah.
degrees of separation.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
6
yeah.
degrees. Is it 6
Is it
degrees of
6?
separation?
That
I'm
sounds
not
like a
sure.
song.
I can't remember. I thought it was 7, but my favorite number is 7, so I might just be
It's 6 degrees of separation.
1 degree
yeah.
closer
Yeah.
than I thought.
Yeah. Everybody's connected.
That's so cool.
I believe that.
But also crazy.
It
if you
is
think
crazy
about it.
to think about.
Yeah,
But then the amount of
is.
like things that happen in your life, like your Oklahoma connection or Arkansas
Yeah,
connection.
yeah.
Now you're here.
Yeah.
Like
It's weird. Yeah.
you piece those together, and there's no way that that's just a coincidence.
I know, yeah. I always have to look this up because I can never remember. Okay, so Michael Jackson's grandmother and my great-grandfather are first cousins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So that's how I'm related to them.
Man,
There you
related
go.
to a famous person.
I know.
You don't hear that all the time. I feel like
I
people
know.
claim that all the time.
Yes,
but like,
yes.
do they have information to back that up? That's
Yeah,
factual.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, Joe Jackson went to some of our family reunions. Like I wasn't there, of course, because this is like when I lived in Germany. But they did go to some of our
Bummer.
family. Yeah, some of the family
would've been
reunions. There's
cool.
pictures. People have pictures with them there.
Wow.
Yeah, but I didn't get the gene. That dancing and singing gene.
Yeah. But oddly enough, I think your husband got the gene.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he knew he would marry into the Jackson family.
Yeah.
Not really. But yeah, he has. I showed Juliana this video of him dancing in the streets in New York. You know that video? Oh, what music video is that with Michael Jackson's dancing in the street and like there's the fog, the steam, like
Yes.
from the.
Yes. I can't remember.
I can't remember what song it is, but so we were
Is
in
it Smooth Criminal?
I can't remember.
Okay.
So we were in New York for the Murrows and we were walking by and there's a manhole and there's like steam coming out of it and he's like
Picturesque.
looking around for the cars. As soon as the street clears, he gets in the middle of the street and starts dancing.
Yes.
And then his dad throws him a hat. And
Perfect,
like,
just kinda like
he
fedora.
catches the hat and
Oh, that's
he
awesome.
was like mini Michael Jackson there.
I told Ashley she needs to get on TikTok because that would do numbers.
Yes.
It would do numbers.
The only thing is you get sucked into TikTok.
That's why I won't
Janet,
get
don't
on
tell her
it.
that.
I'm sorry.
That's why I will not get on
I've
it.
been, been working on Ashley for years to get on the talk.
I'm like,
Yeah.
every time I'm almost like,
Yeah, she almost says it. And she's like,
no,
now I
do
can't.
it.
Yeah, that was probably
I know
smart.
I need to.
We just convinced Todd to get a TikTok.
Oh, really?
Todd's not on TikTok?
He wasn't on TikTok
That's
until he
shocking.
went to Montana. I think his kids helped him get on.
Yeah, because he's
I saw
got
him
those
post on
teenage
X, like,
kids.
Todd, I think it's Todd the Yak on TikTok. You saw him post on
sick.
X like the Yak's on TikTok.
Oh
so
my
you can find Todd on
gosh.
TikTok.
Okay, I'll have to
That's
follow him.
funny.
Because I did see Joel's getting back on TikTok too.
I noticed
Arkansas
that with
Storm
your
Team's on the
video.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all need an Arkansas Storm Team
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Whenever I go home for holidays, my dad's like, I need you to help me get on this new, like Snapchat was one. He was like, can you get me on Snapchat? So when I go home
so
for
sweet.
for the holidays, I'm like, my job is to get him onto the social media apps. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I still haven't gotten my fiance on TikTok, so he can't even watch my videos.
we're like the same generation. me and
Yeah.
him. So yeah, we just.
I'm like, you don't even care to watch my videos.
but then you post him on Instagram.
Some of them
is he
I
on
do.
Instagram?
Yeah, he is.
So he can watch.
He doesn't
them.
post any pictures, and he has no profile picture, but he is on Instagram.
Is he a real person? Yeah. He's one of those profiles you're like, is this a bot?
Yeah, like,
following me?
Yes.
Yeah. I just can't get on. So you get sucked into TikTok when you're on it, right?
Yes, it just gets you.
It does.
That's why I can't do it.
It's very tough. And you'll open it just for a second, like, I have a minute. I'm going to open this app. It's almost like an
A
addiction. Like, oh, okay. You look up, it's been 45 minutes. Where
Yeah.
did the time
See?
go?
If you're lucky,
Or
it's
longer.
been 45. Yeah.
It's a problem.
But you can put limits on your phone. I have limits.
Do you follow the limits because you can easily turn them off?
Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time.
No, what was that?
Most of the time. I have a limit from like 3 to 4 in the afternoon. I try not to get on social media. I take like a little break because our whole job is social media. But if I go work out and I go to the grocery store and I get home at like 2:45, then I'm like, okay, I'll let myself get on a little more because it's like, I want my scroll time.
Yeah.
So, sometimes
unfortunate.
it depends.
I can't do it.
Yeah, it
Stay
is rough.
strong.
But she'll get on eventually, trust me.
She's working on me. She's trying. I
like it.
Have a good day, everyone.